Hello everyone, this is Emperor Haterius, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker on the PS4. We are in session 8, I believe, and what have we got going on? We have our primary quest to try to take out the Stag Lord. We have another quest that involves my character having nightmares, and we need to go to the Shrike River. Help Amiri find another mighty monster to destroy. Bring fangberries to Boken at Oleg's trading post. Kill the warg. We're not going to probably do that today because he's pretty hard hitting. Find the Temple of the Elk for Jod, a cleric of Erastil. So we have a few things we can do today. How are we doing with equipment? We did a trading run, which is why we're at the trade post right now. We have a belt lantern we can pawn off to somebody. All of these scrolls aren't that heavy, but we should probably deal with them at some point. Maybe not today. I think we're overall good to go.
No one stands in my way.
Ah yes, we were going to speak to Jathal, who we recruited into the party. Jathal greets you with a nod. Speak. I would like to hear your story. Stories, Jathal shrugs. Stories are boring and a waste of time. I have killed. I was exiled from Hyonin. I died. I was raised by Urgathoa's gift. That is my story. Who were you before your exile? It's rather amusing. I belonged to a wealthy family and held high position on the courts of Ayadara, the capital of Hyonin. When my little wrongdoings were revealed, the trial was held in the very same court where I tried cases and delivered sentences over several hundred years. An awkward situation, don't you think? Who did you kill and why? Family. 4. Jathal's voice is calm and ordinary, as if she's speaking of something trivial. But why is the more interesting question. What is the worth of 1,000 years if you cannot enjoy it like your first 10 dozen springs? The elf's voice sounds unusually vehement. Everyone considers elves ever young, but our youthfulness is but a mask, a threadbare ritual gown. What lies underneath? The dust of years and jaded repetition. With each year the dust grows thicker, and erstwhile joys cease to excite and cloy as a dish you've tasted 1,000 times. Long did I search for a way to avert this fate. Don't I, who has truly tasted life, deserve a better lot than those benumbed old elves who close themselves to the world? And I found a way in the ancient text of Urgathoa, a ritual involving the blood of my kin, a trifle that would make each day feel as a holiday, created specially for me. The ritual gave strength not only to my body, but to my mind and my soul. My mind whirled at every sensation, each sip of wine or silken caress. Oh, how I miss this. My cousin was the first I used for the ritual. It was a simple matter to pass her death as an unfortunate accident. But the enchantment would not last. I had to find another, and again conceal my trail. With the third death, my family grew suspicious, and upon the fourth, my deeds were finally revealed. Such a pity. If not for this, my unlife even now would overflow with burning pleasure, for I have dozens of useless relatives. And here's an alignment decision. I'm tending towards the neutral good in this conversation. Did you kill innocent elves for entertainment and pleasure? That's abominable. Yes, I have. Jathal shrugs. Use whatever high-sounding words you wish to describe my deeds. Say abominable if it suits you. Reasonable and honest would fit just as well. Do you have family in Keonan? Anyone who is dear to you? Do you mean someone I would hesitate to sacrifice? Perhaps my daughter. I would regret the wasted effort. The creature turned out quite well, like a properly trained dog, or a well-managed horse. Is exile your only punishment for murder? For an elf, Jathal says pointedly, exile is a serious punishment. There is no other Keonan in this world. Even I, who despises its hypocrisy, must admit as much. How did you die, and what happened after? Jathal frowns. I don't remember my death. I was stunned by the sentence of exile, and I admit I showed weakness. I wandered aimless, absorbed in despair, without concern for my safety or sustenance. And then I remembered desolate rocks, a stone I lay upon, a convulsion, passing not only through my whole body, but through my soul. Then I awakened, cold, calm, my body overwhelmed with strength, but haunted by a strange, eternal silence. There were bloody prints of boned feet on the stone next to me, the sign of the goddess. A battle scythe lay nearby. That was the first and last time I heard Urga Thoa's voice. She spoke but 3 words. Hail the Inquisitor. That is all. She has neither addressed me nor answered my pleas ever since. I will not bother you with the story of how I tried to comprehend my new condition. Soon I had a chance to put my new powers to the test. A group of my kin had tracked me through the woods. They were insolent and would pay dearly for this, but I had to reckon how I might free myself from their persistent chase. A powerful protector from among the short-lived could help me, and the sword lords seemed suitable. That is all. Tell me about your birthplace. I hope you do not ask from idle curiosity. Kionin is the birthplace of the elves. The other races are allowed to visit within reasonable limits, usually only as far as Greengold. That is the enclave for half-breeds and the short-lived, a whim of our queen. I enjoyed going there sometimes as to a wild beast show. Beyond this caricature of a city, Kionin is a mixture of grandeur and the sad remains of ancient glory. Next to today's graceful dwellings lie the ruins of ancient monuments and fountains. Elves prefer to live in small groups in secluded settlements. The most outgoing and ambitious live in the capital, Ayadara. Daily life is filled with the efforts of 100-year-old infants seeking worthy goals, and 1,000-year-old stony cynics entertaining themselves howsoever they can. That is all. It's scarcely worth mentioning that even this gloom is far more tempting than anything one finds in the lands of the short-lived. Enough talking about your past. What is it like to be undead? Do you wish to know what it means to me personally, or what powers and limitations it imposes? Do you regret not being alive anymore? A shadow passes over Jathal's face. You surely know how to ask questions. She says nothing for a long time. Two desires led me through life: to feel pleasure time and time again, and to achieve perfection. Unlife brought me closer to the second. I am changeless, torn from time. The chaos of the world and even the soul circle have no power over me. But everything comes with a price. Most things that brought me pleasure in life are meaningless to me now. How can I decide which is better? And there's another alignment pick here. There's no purpose in living only for yourself. It makes life and unlife equally senseless. Agreed. Jathal yawns pointedly. How do healing spells, prayers, and potions affect you? Dreadfully, of course. Your healers had better stay away from me in battle. The undead are healed through interaction with negative energy, and I can perfectly manage that on my own. You don't need sleep, right? I am spared from that bothersome need, but I hope you do not take this as a reason to invent additional responsibilities to entertain me during the night. I spend this time meditating and addressing the goddess. What about, carnal pleasures? A tactless and facile question. That pleasure is now senseless to me as food or wine. Action without feeling. Jathal cringes. So she has no senses. Thank you. I have no more questions about this. Apparently not. Tell me about your goddess. It might sound strange, but I know less than others about Urgathoa and her faith. My transformation into her inquisitor was unexpected, but I will answer to the best of my knowledge. Looks like I succeeded a knowledge world check as an option. What do you know of Urgathoa herself? Oh, certainly. Urgathoa was once a mortal woman, basking in life and all the pleasures it had to offer. Her passion was so strong that Urgathoa rebelled against Pharasma, against death itself, and its laws. After her own death, she escaped the power of the Lady of Graves and returned to the world as a goddess and the first undead. Since then she has protected all who submit their souls to pleasure and passion, paying no heed to worn out morals and the dictates of law. What does it mean to be an inquisitor of Urgathoa? This question is more complicated than it seems. An inquisitor is by nature the most zealous defender of their faith. The hand of their goddess is mundane, in mundane affairs. When I received this title and power, I expected that Urgathoa would tell me my mission, but this never happened. The goddess remains silent. There's only one reasonable explanation I can imagine. Discovering what's expected of me is part of my mission. So I reflect on this, make my prayers, and wait for a sign. Does Urgathoa feud with the other gods? Not Urgathoa, but Pharasma still tries to call her to order, and Sarenrae to heal her. Jaethal laughs at the absurdity. What does Urgathoa require of her followers? To enjoy, to taste exquisite dishes, to feel the lover's caress, and drink the enemy's suffering. A wonderful religious obligation, isn't it? And then, because I succeeded in knowledge world check, why is the cult of Urgathoa forbidden in much of Golarion? Because Golarion is plagued by narrow-minded cowards. Some tremble at the freedom granted by Urgathoa. Others fear the wrath of Pharasma and her priests. Enough about this. As you wish, conversation is truly a waste of time. What made you follow me? Curiosity. The need for a reliable ally. You see, I must come to understand what my goddess seeks from me. Urgathoa gave me the powers of Inquisitor without declaring her will to me. I await her reply, any hint or trace or clue, and I suppose our meeting was no mere accident. Besides, Jaethal cringes, I imagine that several Kyonan assassins still pursue me. They never risked attacking me while I was under the patronage of the Aldordi. They are unlikely to attack while I have reliable allies like you. But why do these assassins follow you? I don't know. They can't have been sent by the Queen. I am branded outlaw, but my punishment was exile. It is not custom for elves to contravene their own verdicts. My attackers shouted something about threat and blood. I suppose they are a splinter group of feeble-minded zealots, or someone on a quest for personal revenge. Okay. Thank you for the conversation. Farewell. Alright. So that's Jaethal.
Let's move already. I won't be halted.
Let's make a save. And then we're going to move out.
Battles await.
We're still not going to be using Jaethal or Octavia or Ragongar or any of the other NPCs that I've made.
Mortal in this world, especially when I'm around.
Unless we really need to. So let's head out. I'll probably put that lantern on.
I'm losing
Honestly,
my
I'll put that on
temper.
my character, I think. Or maybe
I am prepared.
I'll put it on her. No, she has her own light. Let's put it on Amiri. Yeah. That way she can run off in the darkness.
All this waiting bores me. No one stands in my way.
Let's go after the Fangberries. I believe that was to the right, to the east on the map. Yep, Fangberry Cave. Let's go here. There's a manticore here. Let's deal with the Fangberry Cave first. Alright.
Follow my lead. I know the way.
There's a cave.
Let us press on.
Looks like a giant lizard. Monitor lizard. Don't tell me. All your abilities got reset, didn't it? Why? Yeah, your abilities got reset. For no reason? Rebuke death. Touch of glory. Lesser restoration. We're going to put your halo up because you honestly should have that active. Okay.
Strike as one.
We're in a battle. Why isn't the battle music playing? That's my question.
Let us strike as one.
Good hit. 11 damage.
Out of my way!
Awesome. Another 11 damage. Why are my... Why are my characters action slots screwed up. I don't like this. Okay.
This should do it.
Good hit. At least Lindsay's abilities aren't screwed up. Her shots are, though, apparently.
Tear them apart!
Alright.
Do not hold back.
Miss.
Do not falter.
Pretty good hit.
Run them through.
Miss. Ow.
A calculated risk.
There we go.
Battle awaits. Let's move.
One lizard skin.
I'll go ahead.
Deer.
We do it my way.
Alright.
I'm losing my
Let's get a
temper.
save in. Go get these fangberries. They're called fangberries, so I'm imagining that they're going to be... Well, it's Fangberry Cave.
As you order.
I imagine it's going to have something with fangs. Oh, I was right. Spiders. The game
Bores me.
is paused. There we go. Okay, that's how you fix it. Is you it glitched out there. I couldn't unpause the game because it wasn't a prompt. So you got to click in the right thumbstick to switch to real time, and then it'll pop the pause button prompt on the left side of the screen back up, and then I switched back to turn based. So that's good to know. Giant spiders. Critical hit with 28. Good hit. Good hit.
You deserved it.
1 damage. Critical hit for 15. Blasted for 3.
We shall overcome.
Good hit. Awesome.
They go down.
Another good hit.
Any last wishes?
Onwards. This will hurt.
Good blast.
Attack.
Nice.
Don't hesitate.
Alright. We are
I'm listening.
in a cave full of spiders, apparently. Big surprise.
I am your shield.
And so they walked on.
Loot over there.
Right.
Oh, it's kobold.
Here.
I'm by your side.
Did it again. We're gonna charge you against this side enemy.
I'm not doing it wrong.
Oh, she doesn't have the range. The angle.
Let's try this way.
Oh, nice. One hit kill there.
Stay behind me.
Good hit.
Strike as one.
This is where I step in.
Tear them apart!
Miss.
This should do it. Ah!
Good hit.
Let us strike as one!
I feel like it's not loading my blast in the midair like animation.
Do not hold back.
I don't think it's doing that for arrows either. Mostly.
Serves you right.
Yeah, it's not really doing that.
They go down! A calculated risk. Do not falter! Give the order.
Okay.
I need a challenge.
There's fangberries. Let's clear out the cave first, though.
Don't hesitate.
Looks like there's more rooms. He told me that they go bad if we're not fast with them, too.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it was just warning me about swarms.
I am yours to command.
Alright. So we are dealing with swarms. She's in one, but I don't want to cast fire on her.
We shall overcome.
Yeah, it's not showing the blast. Good hit.
You deserved it.
She's only dealing 1 damage. Why is she only dealing 1 damage?
Onwards! This will hurt.
Miss.
Attack!
Here's one down.
Bring it!
Here's another down.
Any last wishes?
Stay behind me! Let's try this way. Ugh. Amranda gratio.
6 damage to Spider Swarm. Miss the swarm.
Tear them apart!
This is where I step in.
Let us strike as one!
Miss.
This should do it.
Maybe she should have a torch as well.
Strike as one!
Maybe not.
Serves you right.
Do not falter!
There's another 1 damage to them.
Ugh.
No, I don't want to waste that in case there's another.
A calculated risk. Onwards!
There we go.
I am your shield.
Right.
Onwards!
Wand of Cure Moderate Wounds. That's really good.
Here. I'm listening.
And so they walked on.
On my way.
Freebooters. Oh, that's something I should have put on the swarm, is the Freebooters Bane.
Do not hold back.
Nope. Not what I wanted. And I just put my healer in first combat there. Front line.
They go down.
Good hit.
Stay behind me.
That guy's dead. Here comes the swarm.
This will hurt.
Okay, so I can't put Freebooter's Bane on swarms. Interesting.
You deserved it.
We shall overcome.
There's still a spider up there. It's not in battle with us.
Let us strike as one. Let's try this way.
Any last wishes?
Attack! Do not falter! Strike as one.
Oh, she can't attack.
Onwards! Do not hold back. Stay behind me. We shall overcome. Let us strike as one. Attack!
They're both missing.
Do not falter. Strike as one. Onwards!
not hold back.
Stay behind me.
We shall overcome.
Let us strike as one.
Finally. And there's another swarm. Why didn't you just join the battle while we were here?
Bring it.
There we go.
Attack!
More spiders.
Do not falter.
That one's dead.
This is where I step in.
Tear them apart.
That one's dead.
They go down.
This should do it. Strike as one. Ah!
I can't keep this up much longer.
Serves you right.
Do not hold back.
I require healing. Onwards! Yes.
Not much else I can do other than just keep swinging away with a torch. I've used all my fire abilities.
We shall overcome.
I can't keep this up much longer.
She's gonna drop. Freaking a spider swarm's gonna be the death of my party. Because I can't hit it. I don't want to use an alchemist or Alchemical fire. But I might just have to.
Attack!
Miss.
I require healing. Stay behind me.
It's getting there.
Strike as one!
I can't keep this up much longer. Huh.
Yes.
Do not hold back! I shall not falter.
Let us strike as
Oh,
one.
she can't attack this turn.
We shall overcome!
Miss.
Just a little more.
Yikes.
Do not falter.
All these negatives. Screw it. I killed him.
You can count on me.
Party's in rough shape.
About time. I am your shield.
Right. I'm by your side.
All right, so that's the cave. Let's take that
No mistakes.
I stand ready.
let's take that off her.
Ready for anything.
Let's actually give Pandemona the extra torch.
I know what to do.
I lead. You follow.
I am yours to command.
Done.
Fangberries.
We do it my way.
Now back to Oleg's. Turn the Fangberries into Boken and then take a rest to get rid of these penalties.
I won't be halted.
Sell off the loot that I got. What?
Here.
Apparently I left stuff in there. Alright. Back to Oleg's.
I require rest.
Yes.
Head on!
About those tasks of yours. Give fangberries. Are these the berries you were looking for? After a quick glance at the basket, Boken grabs a fistful of berries and shoves them into his mouth. A smile of delight brightens his face. Ah, fangberries. So fresh. You've been good to an old man. Here. Thank you. Take these. Take these potions. If you need more, feel free to return. I'll even give you a discount. Awesome. Would you buy more fangberries and moon radishes if I brought them? A sly smile spreads on Boken's face, a glint in his eye. Sorry, my friend, but after you took a walk through that cave, there's nary a spider left. Now it's safe enough for me to gather the berries myself. Rather than pay someone else any time I need to cook dinner or make a potion, and that bucket of moon radishes will be plenty for me. For me to help Oleg for a long time to come, I mean. What do you use these fangberries for? Truth be told, as I've gotten older, I've gotten kind of particular, and my appetite is almost gone. Everything I eat is practically tasteless to me now. I can barely force myself to swallow a bite. Only thing I can still taste is fangberries, so I add them to my porridge, or to roasted meat. I even add them to my potions. When I ran out of fangberries, I stopped eating entirely. Svetlana tried to help me, the dear. She baked pies for me, cooked me fish soup and stewed venison. But I just couldn't eat any of it. I was desperate. Those damn spiders had sucked the last bit of joy out of my life. If not for you, I'd pretty much have starved to death, miserable to the end. Alright. So that quest is done. Orc double axe.
We do it my way. Let's move already. Onwards! I lead. You follow.
Alright.
No one stands in my way.
Let's get back to the map.
I'm losing my temper.
Let's get back to whatever else we can get into. We did the Fangberry quest.
All this waiting bores me.
Let's find the Shrike River.
Battles await.
Alright. Shrike River's down here. Looks like this is a crossing at the river, so let's head down here. Yeah, let's head down this roadway. Yeah, Nettles Crossing, I believe is what it said.
Forwards.
It's like some buildings.
Without a doubt.
5 coins to cross the river. This small house burnt down a dozen years ago. I feel like there's gonna be like hidden stuff.
All according to plan.
What's that?
Let's move already.
Godspeed.
You see that?
Oh,
Applause, please.
I'm losing my
ring of
temper.
protection +1.
am your shield.
Who needs it?
And Lindsay was called forth.
What you want?
Maybe
I
her,
wrote
to
it
be
like I
honest.
saw it.
I am prepared.
I'm listening.
No mistakes. I will not falter.
No one stands in my way. All this waiting bores me.
We're in the northern part of the map.
I know the way.
The corpse's face is bloated from being so long in the water. The stench from its toothless mouth is so foul that your eyes begin to water. The hand, clenching a sinister-looking spear, is covered with scabs. Suddenly you feel faint, as if a cold, wet hand is placed heavy on top of your head. Wet hair sticks to skin, and trickles of icy cold water run down your face and shirt. A hoarse whisper rises inside your head. There you are. So it was you who sent me those nightmares. Gurgling, deep-chested laughter pierces your skull, clouding your vision and flooding your ears. All else becomes muffled, as if you are trapped underwater. You shake your head to cast off the apparition. Who are you? Davik Nettle. A storm of bright images flashes before your eyes. A long time ago, this person, then a living man, came here from Brevoy, constructed a rope bridge, built a house, and lived in it, collecting payment from those who crossed the river. How did you die? You see a vision of a lovely spring day. Sunbeams shine warm against your cheeks. 3 men approach the house by the bridge, one of them wearing an antlered helm. The Stag Lord. Angry faces. A quarrel. The glint of an unsheathed sword. Suddenly, the Stag Lord's greedy eyes are twisted by surprise. The master of the house has unleashed his hounds. A burning smell stirs you awake to the sound of loud barking. Flames are crawling up the walls. The sound of breaking glass. The bitter cold night air. You are outside. Outside the house, and something is wrong. An arrow strikes deep in your shoulder. You hear the guffaw of 10 throats. You run, already in the middle of the bridge. The man in the antlered helm cuts one of the ropes. An ear-splitting scream fills the air. What do you want from me? You see a vision of a man wearing an antlered helm. You hear a muffled groan, and the helm drops to the ground with a loud thud. Your hands are covered with hot blood. Too much blood. Death to the Stag Lord. Don't you hate it when someone asks you to do something you were going to do anyway? It makes me want to do nothing, just to spite them, Lindsay says. Very well. I shall meet your vengeance upon the Stag Lord. The drowned man, who'd been sitting motionless, nods his head. Come later. Take the spear. Alright, so I've been
This way.
given the quest to kill the Stag Lord from another being that has been
And so
affected
they
by
walked
him.
on.
Davik Nettle, I assume will lay to rest once that's done. It appears these posts once held a rope bridge.
Right.
Yeah.
Over there!
Oh. Ancient coin. Alright. So that's me killing the Stag Lord. as a side quest. Okay. So the one sending us those nightmares was Davik Nettle, formerly a ferryman, now a creepy corpse eager to get revenge upon the Stag Lord. But that's why we came in the first place, to end the bandits' atrocities. So there was no need to spook us with bad dreams. Well, at least now we won't be just be pacifying the region. We're also helping a poor soul find rest. Actually, going to have him find rest. That would be a good thing. Let's follow this road to the south. Fill these in. I hate having roads on my maps that aren't connected, because it means my characters can't. Uh-oh. Who is this? Who we're gonna be fighting? Dire Wolf. Emperor, start blasting. Good hit.
Onwards!
Oh, nice hit. Crit. Nope, don't do that.
Attack!
Miss.
You deserved it.
Miss.
Not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
A calculated risk.
Why are her abilities screwed up again? Why is it doing that? She hasn't leveled up. I don't understand.
This will hurt.
Another good hit.
Stay behind me!
Miss.
Strike as one.
And her abilities are messed up again too. Why is it doing that?
Any last wishes?
Break it!
Okay, that's a dire wolf down.
No one stands in my way. All this
Awesome.
waiting
Remain vigilant.
bores me.
You can count on me.
Waterlogged lowland. Gloomy, soggy lowland leading into a swamp. Travelers avoid this place. The swamp is dangerous on its own, but it also tends to attract monsters and other unpleasant creatures. We will skip that for now.
A rest would be welcome.
Hey, book kid. Want to hear a story about hunting a saber-toothed owlbear? That was a good hunt.
A saber-toothed owlbear? But Amiri, owlbears don't have teeth. They have beaks.
Excellent. That was a good night. We still got to go to the abandoned hut. As soon as I start up again. We fighting kobolds again? You know I'm your ally, right?
This is where I step in.
Moited.
Do not
Spark
move.
Shaman. Good hit. There we go.
Battles await.
It actually showed the the blast
I'm
going
losing
across
my
the map.
temper. No one stands in my way.
A rest would be welcome.
Some food would be nice. And some booze. When I get to a tavern, I'll lock myself inside and won't come out until all the barrels are empty.
Aw, spoiled the meal. Random encounter.
Serves you right.
Let us strike as one.
I
All right.
won't be halted. Let's move already.
You can rely on me.
It looks like that's as far as you go on the top of that map on the west as well. So let's go to the abandoned hut.
I'm losing my temper.
I'm by your side.
You're here. Please follow me. Looks like it's the nymph.
Battles await.
Herbs.
Let us press on.
Father, please. I looked for the herbs you asked for. They just weren't enough to... Silence. Did you forget the rules? You speak when I say. You do as I say. 3 times. Acid splash. Enough. I can't. Enough. They're playing it too fast, so it's hard to narrate there.
Right.
The staircase decayed and collapsed long ago. It can't be climbed. Okay.
Pay attention.
Rotted wooden racks long ago used for drying herbs.
All this
In due
waiting
time.
bores me.
Oh, there's wolves down here. Good hit.
Tear them apart!
Oh, they tripped her.
Do not hold back.
Good hit, Valerie.
You deserved it.
Let's shoot at the one down here. And she killed it. Awesome.
Let's try this way. I will guide us.
Let's move already. I'm losing
What's
my
that?
temper.
Oh, there's a note in a well. Nugra's old notes. Nugra's. In early spring willows, leaves are the same color as her eyes. His too. I barely hold myself from burning them out with acid. It is his fault. Despicable. Weak. If it was not for him, she would still be alive. Does not talk to me, looks away, plans something. I know. I have to gather forest herbs and make a hiding place. Hide my charms. He is a coward, but he can steal and run away. I will punch it out of him. Everything hurts. I can barely walk. How could he? How? He would never bring himself to confront me on his own. He says his name is now Staglord. He says he will not let me die or let me go. He says I should not be calling him my son, like I ever did. He told me to pack my things. We are leaving soon. He now has his people and his own fortress. I'm hiding the charms in the herb cache. I probably should not. I will not be able to escape. He will not let me.
No one stands in my way. All this waiting bores me.
Bushes grow in the well, a clear sign that it was abandoned long ago.
Forwards.
Where have you been? I told you to prepare everything for the ritual. You will never give me orders again. What? Well then, summon your power, or maybe you'd like to try the acid. I am not your slave any longer. Not your toy. Not your son. Enough. I won't kill you. Your powers will be of use to me. From now on, you do as I say. You speak when I say. Disobedience leads to punishment. Always.
I know the way.
Oh, that's a chest. Small deserted timber shed. And there's a chest here, so I'm gonna save.
Battles await.
Without a doubt.
Anything else?
Masterwork Dwarven Grosh and a Masterwork Earthbreaker. Interesting.
I'm losing my temper.
Let's go.
I have been waiting for you. The flowers, birds, and wind told me you would come. Oh, my poor flowers. They will perish before long in this bog.
It seems that only you can see her, see or hear the nymph.
There was a guy in my tribe. Kept walking around listening to voices. After a while, they told him to jump off a cliff. Be careful what you listen to.
Tell me about yourself. I would like to know more about my ally.
Do you really wish to know? Fine. I'll tell you a fairy tale. Once upon a time, there lived a young nymph. She lived in an enchanted forest, where 1,000 birds sung day and night, where the sun often left a spark or two hanging in the tree crowns, and where the starlight fell on sleepy glades like a glowing soft haze. The young nymph loved simple things, like sitting by the stream with her friends, braiding each other's hair and adorning their braids with crystals made of dew, or watching the flowers blooming. But inside her soul, the young nymph dreamed of something more.
The nymph's voice is quiet but clear. As you hear it, you seem to sense the aroma of the forest glades, washed with the morning dew, mixing with the odor of spring meadows aflood with blooms.
Oh, dreams. Nothing in any world can live without them. Even a seed that falls in fertile soil cannot sprout without the dream of the sun. The same was true for our nymph. She wished to turn her enchanted forest into a true fairy tale kingdom and fill it with thousands of wonders. Plans so ambitious rarely go unnoticed by greater powers.
New notes creep into the aroma of the forest and meadow. Now you smell a storm coming.
Those greater powers decided to punish the nymph for her boldness. They sent a horrible monster to poison the enchanted forest and kill the singing birds. The nymph was forced to flee, and finally she found shelter here in the stolen lands. Here she hoped to sprout the seeds of a new dream, even as she mourned the dream she'd lost. But then the magic mist appeared,
killing everything that lived. And the nymph cast about, desperately searching for help. So far, these are the fairy tale's final words. But I hope this is not the end just yet.
Would you be willing to share the details of your story about these evil powers, the enchanted forest, the monster?
One day, perhaps. Perhaps I will tell you more. But it doesn't matter now. We need to concentrate on the problems at our doorstep. The Stag Lord, the Druid, the Mist.
I had a strange vision, a young man and an old druid who tortured him. Then they exchanged roles.
Yes, yes. The soil, water, and stones here are infused with toxic pain and fear. They poison this place as we speak. You have seen where your enemy's journey began. The one called Stag Lord was once the victim of a cruel madman, and has since become one himself. You see now how monsters are born. But what comes of regret for a thing you cannot change? There is no time to be lost. We must do away with the fog quickly.
Tell me what to do next.
Search the area around the hut. Try to find anything that remained of the druid who lived here. I am sure the fog is his doing. This suffocating veil is as vicious as his nature. We should learn more about the fog and the ritual through which it was created. Return to me if you find anything. The past may hide the answers that shape the future.
I'll return later. Farewell,
I will be waiting.
she whispers.
No one stands in my way.
I'll go ahead.
Everyone is mortal in this
You
world,
let us press on.
especially when I'm around.
A wooden house, time-worn and apparently deserted.
This
Godspeed.
requires your attention.
Stone altar is decorated with an eroded foliage pattern and symbols of green faith.
I will guide us.
There's a wolf in here.
Strike as one.
Her spells still haven't set them back.
They go down!
Onwards!
Excellent.
All this waiting bores me. Battles await.
There's another chest.
Keep formation.
Looks like there's things around it too.
Let's move already.
The ground near the chest is covered with culinary herbs. They dried out long ago.
Forwards.
There's nothing in here, but it looks like I can put stuff in this chest. There's herbs on the ground, so let's see if I got any herbs. Can I put one? No, I can't put one.
I'm losing
Oh.
my temper.
Nice, it actually gave me stuff. A book on transmutations and bodily poisons, Shambletus, and a magic short sword.
Stands in my way.
Short sword +1. Excellent. Let's replace my dagger with a short sword. Actually, that's a cold iron dagger. I don't think I want to do that. I like the look at the cold iron dagger.
All this waiting bores me.
Nugra's lost note. I went to the old temple of the Elk again today. Wicked, gloomy place, just like my soul. It used to shine once, and it is hollow and horrible now. Did he spy on me? Maybe I should lock him up. No, let him be. What can he do, the useless coward? Just whimper and hide.
Battles await.
You come again. Did you find something?
I found the druid's notes. They mention a temple of the Elk. Can this help us?
An ancient temple. The temple of the stag god. Yes, that must be it. The place of power where the druid created the fog. Perhaps we'll be able to cleanse it from there. The temple hides in the thicket not far from here. You'll need to go there and purge the place of whatever evil still lingers there, summoned by the druid's sinister ritual. Take care. You are my only hope.
I have a clear goal now. I'll continue my journey.
All according to plan.
Alright.
Remain vigilant.
We looked into the past of the Stag Lord and his cruel druid father. After talking to his invisible advisor, our leader has made a decision. It's time to move on. The ancient temple of the Elk awaits us, where we shall face the source of that ominous fog. Oh, those pesky kobolds and mites. While we were dealing with all their troubles, anything might have happened at the temple of the Elk. Oh, great. So that means like I could have missed something while I was at the temple.
Already.
Godspeed.
So I could have missed something in that temple if I had not gone to if I had gone to the temple first, I could have seen something, I guess. Alright, we have the objective to find the Temple of the Elk. It says it's down here. Let's follow this road.
A rest would be welcome.
We're a strange group. More like a handful of outcasts than an army of heroes. Anyway, they say even the first Eldori Sword Lord was an outcast. Are we any worse than him?
Keep spoiling the meal. I need those buffs. Alright, random encounter. I just wanted to finish the road and you had to fight me. I feel so attacked. I just wanted to finish the road on my map, and honestly I feel so attacked. Who are we fighting? Looks like some lizards. Ferocious monitor lizard.
Do not hold back.
Miss.
I'm not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
This should do it.
Any last wishes?
Good hit.
We shall overcome. Stay behind me.
Bring it.
A calculated risk.
I'm losing my
Excellent.
temper.
As you order.
No one stands in my way.
Old oak. Now that I've gone in a circle.
A rest would be welcome.
I'm looking at our gang, and I'm wondering, How the hell are we still alive yet? Everyone's so smart it makes me sick. Writing smart books. Fancy prayers to the gods. I only punch first and then sort it out. I guess that's why we're still alive.
Spoiled the meal again. I'm just a bad cook, I guess. Come on. Uh-oh. Lightning. It's like a blizzard, but it's hot, says Amiri the Barbarian.
Let us press on.
Who are we fighting? Goblins again. Blast them. There you go.
This is where I step in.
What is with their damage output? Seriously.
Attack!
Dead. Okay, there are other goblins here somewhere. I don't see any up here. There's one.
Serves you right.
4 damage.
Strike as one.
All this waiting bores me. Battles await.
Follow my lead.
I am yours to command.
Without a doubt.
Alright, this is where I'm going to leave it today. We are just outside the Temple of the Elk, where we have a quest to find this for Jod, the priest of Erastil. We also need to see if this visiting this will help alleviate the fog, the mystical fog. Uncover the mystery of the ancient Temple of the Elk. So we'll get into that next time. For now, we got couple side quests done, visited some locations. How close are we to leveling again? Oh, not really that close at all. But some good progress today. Got some dialogue in. Anyway, this has been Emperor Haterius playing Pathfinder Kingmaker on the PS4. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.